So hello everyone. I have seen a lot of videos before and they are telling everyone that they do experience this screen problem with their Osmo Pocket 3. As we all know, it has a different way of opening. Unlike your typical camera such as this Canon M50, the screen has this swiveling mechanism here that when you open it up, of course there's this mechanism here that can swivel left or right, or you can turn it around. However, DJI employed a different one. What they used is, I think, magnets inside and probably some spring. And when we do it, when we turn this to the left, it would automatically open up the whole camera. And as you can see here, we could also use it to turn this off. So probably what I was thinking is probably there are some sensor that is placed here, probably in an arc, so that when we do this motion, two magnets will, or two contact points will attach, and when we turn it again, another contact point will be on the bottom part. Now, there are a lot of people that are experiencing this mechanism to be problematic. Probably what I am thinking is probably there are probably two or more magnets placed here and here, so that when we turn this in this way, that magnets will attach to one another, and when we swivel it back, there's another magnet there that would stick, and it creates that tension and hold this screen. But probably on the first batch of this Osmo Pocket 3, there are probably some minor problems with that magnets, and most likely those magnets do switched, or they moved from their current position, because most of the time when companies like DJI or Insta360 employ some magnets on their devices, they must place it correctly. Otherwise, if we put it wrongly, those magnets will repel, such as this one. If we put these two magnets together, see, it would stick to one another. But if we place it on a different position, see that it would fight. Those magnets will repel each other. And that is what I think happened on most of the devices that came probably on the first batch of the Osmo Pocket 3. The magnets probably, since, for example, this one, the magnet is glued here. And if the glue is not that strong, and we are always doing this swiveling motion, probably some of the magnets do not align, and causing that permanent problem wherein it's the screen will only stick up to this point, and it will not stick out like this, or it will not return to its default position. Okay, so that thing is probably the cause of this issue. Another thing is probably your carrying case is another possible reason for that screen problem. As you can see here, it is only holding this Osmo Pocket by friction. So there are some 4 contact points here, as you can see, that is holding down this Osmo Pocket 3. I think Worth It or Not explained this very, very well. I'll probably put a link on his post about this. And this could have been holding down your screen unintentionally, and when we pull it from the case, it probably held again. This contact point probably hold the screen, causing it to move around and get detached from that mechanism here that we are not yet aware of, and I'm not seeing any third as of this moment because it's really difficult to find one. But probably we'll get to the bottom of this probably next year when there are a lot of stocks and there are a lot of people who will dismantle their Osmo Pocket 3. But for now, we cannot because of course it's really difficult to do so. But as you can see here, this contact points is quite stiff when we first got this carrying case, and as we all know, it is only held by friction, so it would loosen up the more you use the carrying case. So I hope this would help you because as you can see, it's not that grippy as it used to be, because what I do is I usually open up this carrying case so that the tension would be not that strong, and when we try to get the Osmo Power 3, it's not that difficult to do so, such as this one. You just need to lift it, see that, and we can now pull the Osmo Pocket 3. And if you look closely, I tend to bend this part so that there will not be any tension here, especially on the camera part. Because as you look at this Osmo Power 3, there are some marks here which indicates that it is held very, very strongly by that dent there and that dent there. So if you want to be in the safe side of things, I would suggest that you don't do what others are doing, wherein they put the pressure here to lift this part of the Pocket 3. Because when you do so, you're putting so much tension here on this part of the Osmo Pocket, and that is, I think, the weak point of this camera. So it's like worth it or not explained. Try to hold your carrying case in this manner. Then as you try to lift, be very gentle. And when you have so much room already to hold the grip of your Osmo Pocket, lift it from the carrying case. And in that way, you do not put tension on this part and on this portion of the Osmo Pocket 3. Okay? So far, by my trial and error, I haven't experienced that screen problem. Hopefully, I do not experience it until next year, until we have more details on what is the mechanism inside of this screen. For now, I'm happy with it, and so far I haven't got any problems. I think they could also improve this carrying case, probably make it a bit longer so that you could protect the bottom part of your Osmo Pocket 3, and give some room to hold the Pocket 3 instead here, so that when you lift it, you could lift it directly, or probably here on the top part or at the bottom part. There's some cut out, and you can just hold your Osmo Pocket and then lift it up. So instead of putting the pressure on the bottom part of your Osmo Pocket 3. So hopefully they could redesign this carrying case, probably on Osmo Pocket 4, or probably they could sell a better one in the future. But for now, hopefully, let's pray that we do not experience that problem wherein the screen detaches from your Osmo Pocket 3. And as always, see you in the next video. Happy filming. Bye-bye.